Right now at 5, not one, but two busy roads in La Crosse will soon be covered in crews as construction season gets started.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. And some precipitation moving out of the region today. First Warren Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl has been tracking those systems and joins us now with the latest.
Yeah, boy, a soggy Monday and a slippery Monday for some this morning especially. But most of us saw liquid falling from the sky because temperatures were above freezing. 37 in La Crosse and Winona, 36 in Eau Claire, 41 in Prairie du Chien. In fact, the official high out at the La Crosse airport, 38 degrees. And boy, a lot of moisture with this system as well. Almost 9/10 of an inch of rain out at the La Crosse airport, inch and a quarter in Boscobel and Prairie du Chien, almost an inch in Decorah, about a half an inch in Eau Claire. But again, this morning temperatures were close enough to freezing that especially areas to the north and east saw a little bit of icing, and even some of the ridge tops and the higher terrain as the surface temperatures were a little bit colder in terms of the road surfaces compared to the air temperatures. So a slick morning and a soggy day. Things are moving out to just cloudy conditions right now. We've got a narrow band of precipitation exiting Eau Claire and Chippewa counties into Clark and Taylor counties. That's kind of the end of this batch of precipitation as the storm system itself has now moved into the central Great Lakes. Current temperatures were at 36 in La Crosse and Winona, 35 in Eau Claire, also 35 in Black River Falls and Sparta, 34 in Viroqua, 37 in Prairie du Chien. So again, that light precipitation to the north exits early. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. Could see some partial clearing overnight, though. Lows in La Crosse around 26 degrees. Rather blustery northwest winds as well. Got another system I'm tracking, not a strong one, but tomorrow night and Wednesday, and I'll discuss that with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill. Okay. Back on the news side of things, a heads up for drivers. Construction on La Crosse Street starts up again next Monday. This phase of the La Crosse Street project will reconstruct the road between 22nd Street and Losey Boulevard, including the entire intersection. According to WSDOT's website, the project is expected to be finished sometime in May. And that's not the only project beginning this next week. Crews will begin work on South Avenue in La Crosse as well. This project will put in 3 roundabouts at West Avenue, 16th Street, and Ward Avenue. There are also pedestrian crossing improvements. WSDOT expects that project to wrap up this fall. A Wisconsin judge is allowing a homicide suspect's defense attorney to withdraw from the case after the suspect attacked that attorney in court. 25-year-old Taylor Shabiznes has pleaded not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect in the killing of a man last year. According to investigators, Shabiznes told them she and the victim were using drugs and engaging in sexual play when he was strangled. In addition to homicide, she's also facing charges of mutilating a corpse and sexual assault. At a hearing nearly 2 weeks ago, Shabiznes attacked her defense attorney after the judge announced the trial would be delayed. Her new public defender will be present for a hearing Friday. Madison police have confirmed the man found dead after a shooting at a Madison Quick Trip Friday was wanted in a homicide case. 39-year-old Justin Kampmeyer was the man involved in that incident. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes says officers confronted the 39-year-old inside a Quick Trip just after 4 Friday afternoon. Both Kampmeyer and the officer fired gunshots in the incident, and the Wisconsin Department of Justice's Division of Criminal Investigation is investigating. Barnes says Kampmeyer died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound in the Quick Trip bathroom.
We recognize that this is a traumatic event for many in our community. We hope that you will reach out to someone if you are struggling trying to make sense of this incident.
Kampmeyer was wanted in connection with the death of 41-year-old Kristen Schmidt. Chief Barnes said Schmidt was found dead inside a multi-unit home Wednesday on Madison's east side. The Supreme Court is set to hear arguments Tuesday on President Biden's student loan forgiveness program. The plan, which cancels up to $20,000 of student debt for each borrower qualifies, has been on hold as it makes its way through the courts. 2 cases are in front of the justices. In one, 6 Republican-led states say they would be harmed financially if the program goes into effect. The other involves 2 borrowers in Texas who don't fully qualify for debt forgiveness. Plaintiffs in both cases argue the government doesn't have the authority to cancel loan debt under the proposed program's rules. But the Biden administration argues a 2003 law gives them that power in the event of a national emergency, including the COVID-19 pandemic. It's unclear when the court will make its decision in the cases. Typically, rulings are released at the end of the term, usually in late June or early July. Coming up this Wednesday, a conversation on education. La Crosse School District Superintendent Aaron Engel and Biz News publisher Vicki Markison will discuss enrollment, budget issues, and community relations in a public conversation this week. That program will run from 7 to 8 p.m. at the Lunda Center at Western Technical College. Anyone in the public can attend, or you can join virtually. We've got more information on news8000.com. Tomorrow is the last day you can help decide the best of the best in La Crosse County. You can vote for everything from your favorite dog groomer to your top photographer. Winners will be announced on April 3rd. A new Xcel Energy plan wants to help some households pay their electricity or natural gas bills. The company has sent the state's Public Service Commission a proposal that would give $5 million a year in relief for lower income customers. An Xcel official says 20,000 customers are currently enrolled in the Wisconsin Home Energy Assistance Program, or WEAP. He estimates 10,000 of them will meet qualifications to be automatically enrolled in this new plan. He says to pay for the program, Xcel customers would see a very small monthly bill increase.
The residential affordability program we propose would be funded by all customers at a cost of about $1 a month for a typical residential customer. And really the goal is to lower eligible customers for the program, lower their bills so that it's no greater than 4% of their annual household income.
Each customer would receive a maximum benefit of $600 a year for each Xcel service. Zeke says they expect the program will be approved and launched before the start of next heating season. USDA and the Hunger Task Force want to help seniors get the nutrition they need. With the monthly Senior Stock Box program, seniors will get access to fruits and vegetables, protein, pasta, Wisconsin cheese, and more, all free of charge. The Hunger Task Force's executive director says over 1,500 seniors in La Crosse County are eligible, but only 250 are using the program. She hopes more eligible seniors will take advantage of the program once food share benefits drop.
With the food share dollars going down as of March 1st, seniors who are on the food share enrollments are going to see their benefits drop drastically. So this is a box that we can provide to help them out.
That program applies to La Crosse and Vernon County seniors age 60 and older with a monthly household income below $1,580 a month. The income gaps rise with the number of people in the household. You can sign up for a box or sign up to volunteer by calling the Hunger Task Force at that number on your screen. Just ahead, a costly campaign. We take a look at how political parties are building support in the nonpartisan state Supreme Court race.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Vote in each category now through February 28th. We'll announce the winners on April 3rd. Vote for this business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Holman, Onalaska, and La Crosse. Cordell's Automotive is now even easier to find near you. Which location will you visit? Being family owned, we get what it takes to truly care for your vehicle the same way you care for those you love. Schedule an appointment and let us help you know you're safe.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Fuel costs got you down? Stay warm and cozy this winter with a Harmon pellet stove or insert package from Warming Trends. For a limited time, receive 2 tons of pellets free with a new Harmon pellet stove or insert package. That's enough to heat your home up to 3 months. Or a free Trek Green Mountain pellet grill. Stop in today and receive 18 months interest-free financing. Taxes on your mind? Receive a 30% tax credit. There's never been a better time to buy. Free heat, free money, and a huge tax credit. Stop into Warming Trends today.
Retirement is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, so you need to get it right. At Gillespie & Associates, we'll design a plan so you can retire on your terms. I'm Private Wealth Advisor Tim Gillespie, and I'm here to help.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Wisconsin Supreme Court race is on pace to become the most expensive judicial race in state history. Political reporter Will Keneally explains where the money is coming from.
We know that these supposedly nonpartisan races eventually end up really being about Republican versus Democrat. Now the parties have more of an influence. It was a matter of minutes after Janet Protasiewicz was declared the winner in the state Supreme Court primary before the state Democratic Party had already endorsed her. And with that endorsement is expected to come money that the parties will spend on this spring's candidates. Already, the state Democratic Party has spent $23,500 on the Protasiewicz campaign, an in-kind contribution that the campaign describes as research. Now, we'll expect that contribution to increase as the campaign continues. And we would have expected to see similar expenditures on the conservative side, but we heard this from Dan Kelly on election night. Would you take money from the Republican Party?
Well, we're not taking money from the Republican Party.
Now, that would be a little bit of a departure from what Kelly has done in the past. When we look at his campaign from 2020, he took in $65,000 from the state Republican Party. That's for things like renting office space and mailers. Now, if we look at the Liberal running against him, she took in close to $1.3 million from the state Democratic Party over that same time. This tracks with trends that we've seen in the past decade. When this same seat was open 10 years ago, conservative Pat Roggensack took in $21,000 from the party in-kind donations. The Liberal Ed Fallone took in nothing from the state party. But the key to remember in this election, money won't just be funneling in through the candidates or the parties. This recent ad run for Kelly was paid for by an outside spending group. And that's part of the millions that we're expecting to see pour into this race from outside spending groups, what is expected to be the most expensive Supreme Court race in Wisconsin history. Reporting from the Capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Still ahead on News 8 Now at 5, powerful tornadoes ripped through Oklahoma last night, and we'll take a look at some of that damage coming up in just a few minutes.
You know, I use the term average instead of normal because today we hit 38 degrees for a high. Got to get my directions straight here. 38 degrees for a high, which is right on average for the first time this month. Although for the month, 16 days above average, 10 degrees or 10 days below average, and that one today right at average. But what does the next 8 days have in store? I'll have the answer coming up next.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
In the Northland, the future belongs to everyone. So we created the all-time best-selling SUV for everyone, Ford Explorer. With an available 3-liter EcoBoost V6 engine that delivers 400 horsepower in one stylish package. Because the SUV of the future is made for the Northland. Ford Explorer. Drive one today. Now get 0% financing for 36 months plus $1,000 in open trade assist on Explorer, Edge, and Escape. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
It's time to upgrade your kitchen and save big on your next project with 11% off everything. Menards carries a great selection of in-stock appliances. From countertops to cabinetry, we have everything you need to turn your kitchen dreams into reality. Complete your look with quality One Oak cabinets. These cabinets come ready to install, ready to finish, and are ready to take home today. Right now, all quality One cabinetry is 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's contagious, the environment, that you want to be a part of it. And we are all motivated in different ways and make a pretty good chunk of money here too. Come check it out. I mean, our facilities, and our amenities that we have are awesome. Gets me passionate again, I guess, about what I'm doing.
Phillips is hiring fence, deck, landscape leaders, and techs. Love what you do. Go to phillipsoutdoorservices.com for more information and to apply.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Nasty weather all across the country is creating problems for millions of Americans. We're talking about snow in California, a dust bowl in Texas, and a record-breaking tornado outbreak in Oklahoma that's left tens of thousands without power. Omar Villafranca has the recap.
Everybody okay in there? Powerful tornadoes ripped across Oklahoma overnight, tearing roofs off homes and flipping over trucks.
All of a sudden, it felt like a bomb hit outside or something. The whole house kind of shifted.
At least 8 tornadoes touched down in the state, the highest ever recorded in the month of February.
And the garage moved, and the next thing I know, it was gone. It was done, like 3 seconds flat.
In the Oklahoma City area alone, several twisters toppled chimneys, crumpled siding, and sent debris flying into the air. Chelsea Riley said the wind shattered the window right next to her 10-year-old daughter's bed.
She threw her blanket over her head, and she waited for me to come get her. Her brother came screaming to her rescue, and I pushed him in the bathroom.
She said she'd left them in the bathroom as she raced to find her 2 other children, ages 5 and 6. When the wind calmed down, she saw just how much damage there was.
There was shingles everywhere, fence panels broken. We jumped in the car and tried to leave, and as I'm trying to get out of my driveway, things are broken everywhere.
What in the world is that? The dangerous system also slammed Kansas. At least 2 tornadoes were confirmed in the state. And it brought golf ball-sized hail to Texas.
He shouldn't be out in this weather.
And spun up dust storms in the Panhandle, turning the sky yellow. It's the same storm system that dumped historic rain and snow on the West Coast over the weekend. Hundreds of drivers were stranded on the icy and snowy roads as freeways came to a standstill. In the Sierra, drivers are being warned to stay off the roads, with near whiteout conditions expected over the next 2 days.
We've already shoveled this multiple times.
Good news is no one was killed here in Norman, but there were several people that were injured, and there are still several thousand people without power, but crews are working to restore that. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Norman, Oklahoma.
And play some powerful images in that story. And of course, Bill, we saw the more significant winter system pass through our neck of the woods last week, but still a little bit of precip moving its way today.
Yeah, and that rainfall we saw today was associated with the same storm system that brought the heavy rain and snow out west and the severe weather yesterday over the south central plains. And here's another reason why. Look at the temperature contrast between 20s and 30s to the north, so it's not overly cold across the northern tier, but look at how warm it is not too far to our south. 64 in St. Louis, 73 in Tulsa, 74 in Dallas-Fort Worth. So whenever you have air masses clashing like that, you tend to get strong to severe storms this time of year, especially the deeper we get into, say, March and April for sure. But a lot of times you get some stronger systems riding along those temperature contrasts, and that's what we saw around here with over an inch of rain in southern parts of our viewing area, again approaching 9/10 out at the La Crosse Airport. Things are drying out though, just cloudy skies right now. 38 was the high, 34 the low. So again, right on average for a change. 62 and 21 below. Boy, that 62 was not too long ago, 2016. 21 below, that was long ago, way back in 1879. Again, 0.87 inches of rain, that puts us over 2 inches for the month, an inch above average. And for the year, so we're just talking January and February, we're almost 2 inches above average in terms of liquid precipitation for snowfall for the season. This includes what fell before the new year, 41.7 inches, and we are about 6 inches above average. Currently cloudy, 36 degrees out at the airport, still 38 downtown. Winds out of the north-northwest at 5 to 10, making it feel like 30. Eau Claire, you're at 35 degrees. And again, notice the streets are wet in many spots. So as that temperature gets closer to freezing again, watch for some slick spots later tonight and for that Tuesday morning commute as well. well. Current temperatures in the 30s locally, but again, you can see that boundary sitting down here. 42 in Des Moines, 20 degrees warmer in Kansas City, 54 in Chicago. Again, we're on the cold side of things, at least colder, 30s for the most part. And winds generally from the north and northwest, 5 to 15, gusting 20 to 25 miles per hour. That's causing wind chills in the 20s to around 30 degrees. So kind of blustery for those winds overnight tonight. So just one little kind of tongue of moisture here in Clark and Taylor counties. That's kind of the end of this latest system. Just some snow showers for you folks, but give it maybe an hour or two and that'll be out of here, as the low itself is now over the central Great Lakes as that's moving out and away from our area. A much weaker disturbance over the north central Rockies. That's going to zip into the area for tomorrow night and Wednesday, so I'm going to track that for at least a chance for a few snow showers at that time. Tonight, mostly cloudy. You might see some partial clearing overnight, though, and then tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds. Clouds thicken again later in the day, and here comes that next disturbance with kind of a band of snow showers potentially reaching the La Crosse area, maybe 8, 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow evening, and then scattered snow showers overnight and into Wednesday morning as they kind of lift to the north and east by about lunchtime, and then we kind of dry out again later in the day on Wednesday. Quick check of the zone forecast for highs tomorrow. Not too bad, upper 30s to lower 40s, but warmest to the south. In fact, some 47s far south, but about 10 degrees colder as we head back to the north. Highs in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls closer to 37 or 38 degrees. So for tonight, mostly cloudy, breezy. Again, some breaks in the clouds overnight, 26 for the low. Tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, highs around 40. The bulk of the day dry. That chance of snow showers not until tomorrow night and lingering into Wednesday, especially Wednesday morning. And with temperatures above freezing, maybe a few rain showers mixing in. Mainly dry Thursday through the weekend, and then a little unsettled again Sunday night through Tuesday of next week, with at least slight chances for some light rain and snow showers.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
Still ahead this evening, Principal for a Day. A Southern Bluffs second grader got a chance to rule the school today. Her favorite parts of the job still ahead.
On News 8 Now this morning, how the government ending extra SNAP benefits is affecting U.S. families. And with Black History Month coming to a close, we share how an agriculture program is keeping farming culture alive in minority communities. Have a great afternoon. More News 8 Now is after the break.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Ford Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Are you throwing hard-earned money out the window? Stop wasting your money on inefficient windows that are old, drafty, and have no warranties. Choose your home improvement company to get energy-efficient, maintenance-free windows with a double lifetime warranty. Call or schedule your free estimate online and get 10% off your entire project. We're offering financing as low as 2.99% or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Where will your new Chevy take you this year? Anywhere. Find new experiences. Find new roads. Get 2.99% financing for 5 years on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $1,250 cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $3,250 total cash allowance.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect something extra.
4 State Road 5th graders notice those limits.
It's not fair, so we want to make playground equipment that he can play on.
The kids got the ball rolling, but the school needs your help to make the playground fully accessible for all.
Expect community.
What started as a childhood dream,
I've wanted to own a cafe for as long as I can remember,
has blossomed into a reality.
I want them to know when they come into this space, you are protected.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at LensCrafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A Southern Bluffs second grader is principal for the day. Today's principal, Ava Hammis, had a busy day ahead of her. She got to read to different classes, help out at lunchtime and recess, and even met with a counselor and the superintendent to share her ideas. Ava says she was excited and a little nervous to take on the job.
My friend Rachel was custodian for a day, and she got to see where the candy apartment was, so one of the things I was telling her that I might call her down to the office and have her show me where the candy apartment was.
Ava says she was most excited to read to one of the classes. Southern Bluffs principal Maggie Main says it's a great way to get kids excited about education.
As she has stated to me, she is interested in teaching, so she gets to see the other side and how the whole school kind of runs on a daily basis. So that's really fun for her.
It's also a fundraiser for the school's PTO. Principal for a Day and other silent auctions raised over $10,000 for the school this year. Good stuff. We'll have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back, and Bill will be back in to check your forecast one more time.
Morning. Who said that? Whoa, where did that come from? Floating money.
It's funny.
Good luck out there.
Dan Kelly won't keep our community safe. As a lawyer, Kelly defended child sex predators who posed as ministers in order to prey on vulnerable young girls. They lured young children to locations they believed to be safe, only to sexually assault and molest them. And Dan Kelly defended those monsters. Do you want someone like that on the Supreme Court? Dan Kelly, an extremist who doesn't care about us.
Cooley Auto Service Center is ready to handle any of your repairs. From suspension and brakes to routine maintenance, we've got the certified technicians to care for you and your vehicle. Honest, friendly, and dependable team to get you back on the road quickly. Conveniently located at 700 Monitor Street or online at cooleyauto.com. Cooley Auto Service Center. Service you need, care you deserve.
Dad always said I was special, that I would do something big someday. But for a while, we were just worried about getting to tomorrow. At UW Health, we found the team that made it their mission. Not just to get me through the day, but to give me a new life and a new kidney. Now, my future is infinite. UW Health. Remarkable.
The era of digital advertising is upon us, and it's moving fast. As a business owner, you've probably struggled understanding what it all means. That's where we can help. Phase 3 Digital is your local digital agency that can help you understand the digital world, the products available, and how to use them. So if you have digital questions, we have answers. Call Phase 3 Digital today at 608-793-4522 or visit our website at p3da.com/lacrosse.
Hey, lady, when is the baby coming?
Very, very soon.
Dad, what about yours?
You're gonna, yeah, okay, well.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 6, an art gallery serving an important reminder. UW-La Crosse is now showcasing panels from the AIDS Memorial Quilt. The gallery director hopes the display both encourages and informs. That story and more coming up tonight at 6.
And a live look at I-90 up in Onalaska. Pretty good shape, the main roads, but keep in mind if the road you are traveling on later this evening is wet, it could ice up a bit with temperatures falling below freezing. We'll drop to about 26 here in the Cross. Kind of blustery northwest winds. Highs tomorrow around 40. A weaker system tomorrow night into Wednesday brings a chance of light snow showers, maybe mixing with some rain showers on Wednesday.
Thanks a lot, Bill, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5. We hope to see you again at 6.